Hey, how you doing? Hey, welcome to the stream. Hello, Freaky for Eve. Hello, hi, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Argus Leviathan. I'm a paranormal detective. Nice to meet you. Hey. Today I'm not really late to my stream, huh? Doing well. Okay, yesterday I was working with my, like, Castcraft, with my chat box and, alerts, software, and, I think I'm almost done with text-to-speech thing, but I still need to, like, look into it. But yeah, oh, I think I need to... Hold on, I didn't... By the way, Azami still works, so... You can pat Azumi on the stream too. Hold on, I will. Can I copy it? Shut up, past Argus. Shut up. Okay, chat. Where is my last pinned comment? Come on. Open up. I don't want to go into the program again to, like... Shut up. God, can you... Thank you. There we go. Now I will pin it to my chat now. And you will pat Azumi Azumi at any time. There you go. There you go. Okay, everything is working. Let's go to my gaming room. Huh. Okay. So, from the last stream, my throat is still, like, hurting. I don't know why. I don't think I hurt myself for some, like, yeah. Can't, I think it's... Maybe I'm getting sick. I hope not. Hey Argus, hope you're doing good. I'm getting a tattoo, but can't decide between Neon Genesis Evangelion or Jellyfish. Well, good luck with deciding which one is, which one do you prefer? Like, which one will be... Is it your first tattoo? Or is it, Okay. Can you work, please? Please? Can you work? Or is it like, another tattoo? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. We're starting where we left. Nice. Nice. I'll look into doppelganger rumors. Is there anything else you'd like me to look up? My little investigator Zemi is growing up so fast. I think so. Can you add Zimmers to your research list? There have been incidents related to them lately. But are there any connections between Kurosawa-san and Zimmers? Haven't you heard? The Zimmers hate Kurosawa with a passion. Not really a big deal if just people opinions, but Kurosawa haters are getting bolder. Understood. I'll look for rumors on the doppelganger myth and Kurosawa haters. Okay, this is where we left. Haha, thanks! It's my second tattoo. I want to get it at the base of my neck. Oh. At the base. Okay, that's a good... That's like... That's a decision to make. Don't they... Can they do like a temporary tattoo of your like design? I think I had a friend that they was thinking about getting a tattoo, and their tattoo master actually made a temporary template, temporary tattoo, so they can, you know, walk around, like see if it's good for them, you know. If that's an option, I think you can try that. But yeah, good luck with that. I don't have any tattoos, but that's a like, I understand the struggle. Okay, you take Dark Secret. Someone that young taking a company public in just 3 years. According to our sources, he abused his privilege to get there. I mean, maybe, probably. He's probably rich. But yeah, okay, if you're new here, spoilers alert. If you don't want to get spoiled over like previous episodes, you can come back here later because I'm gonna spoil everything in this game. So the first, like our first cases, they all been not paranormal. So I wonder if this one is also. But how did they do it? That's interesting. Hallucinations again? Or something? Like, it's like a Scooby-Doo. Oh my fucking god, it's literally Scooby-Doo! They're like at the end, let's see who's under the mask. Oh, that's smart. I'm gonna see if my tattoo artist does that. Yeah, ask them. Ask them. If they can make you like a temporary template or something like, you know. So I wonder if this is like the real or not real. Like I know that Dark Pictures. Is this the name of the studio? Dark Pictures? Yeah, I think it was Dark Pictures. Dark Pictures was like Until Dawn and Man of Medan, House of Ashes, what else? Little Hope, and the last one about Holmes' case, like Hotel. The Devil in Me. There you go. Ooh, I remember them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they tried to do that thing when Man of Medan, there was no paranormal. I think like in almost every Dark Pictures series there was no paranormal happenings. But they... I think only House of Ashes did that great. Other stuff, nah, not really. I actually like this trope when it's a detective series or movies and it's all about that something paranormal is happening. But no, actually not. I like this trope. Dark secret? Is it really impossible for a company to go public in 3 years? No, it's not impossible. Just really, really rare. He got where he got where he is due to family, but he's out here lecturing us about hard work? What an ignorant guy. All those haters, do you think they're Zimmers? That's the thing with Zimmers, you really don't know. They seem like a group, but also go solo. I wish there was some way to tell. But if your family has a lot of money, can't you just use it to however you want? I mean, you can. I guess you'd think so if you have that kind of opportunity. People like that also tend to go for attention. Calling it hard work distorts the world's sense of values. Return this distorted world back to the original state. GR. What? Distorts values. Are they distorted? Are values even fixed to begin with? The GR again. What does it even mean? Grr. It means grr. It means you're growling like a tiger. Like a little tiger. You go grrr. Grrr. I think that's my theory. Being the CEO of a huge company at his age is unreal. Talk about new life plus. Maybe he's an invader from outer space. Okay, this is ridiculous, my guy. True, how many times would I have to be reborn to get to life at the top of such fancy building? you actually try it, you might get there pretty quick. Are you saying the Kurosawa we see might be a doppelganger? A little too high profile for antics like that, isn't he? The Kurosawa we're going to see now is the real one, right? That's the good question. Sure hope so. There are plenty of urban myths about meeting your doppelganger too. Are there really? Experience like that probably hit closer to home than your average urban myth. This one stands out for me. Ah, the glasses are reacting to meeting your doppelganger. Knew that would grab an attention. Give it a search. Okay. Meeting your doppelganger. Are there like myths? Like already doppelganger. I remember there was like about the queen meeting her doppelganger. I will look into it. Speaking of meeting your doppelganger, my friend accused me of walking around with a girl hanging off my arm yesterday. Maybe my doppelganger got a girlfriend before I did, lol. Sure, buddy. A doppelganger can get a girlfriend? Anything you can do, your doppelganger can do. Damn. Aren't there a lot of celebrity doppelganger incidents? I bet they're just blaming it on doppelganger when they get caught, lol. Is it so? Yeah, makes sense, they're blaming it on doppelganger. Tsutomu Kisaragi said that okay, Kisaragi again. Tsutomu Kisaragi said the doppelganger hallucination theory is when you're seeing a hallucination of yourself. While theoretically, it could be in your head, you could be seeing your older self or living spirit. So, hallucinations. A hallucination of your future self? What kind of urban myth is that? Wait, they're saying Tsutomu Kisaragi. Right, he did write books on urban myths. Fans would have their eyes on this topic. Oh, the reaction doppelganger hallucination theory. We can probably get more info on doppelgangers from here. Give it a search. I mean, also you can, I think you can, under like stress, I think you can experience that in the mirror, you know? Dissociation. Doppelganger. Hold on. I need to check examples. Okay, no. Charlie. Where did I read that? Like about the queen going into the room and seeing herself on a throne. Doppelganger. Where did I see it? Wait a second. Doppelganger. Yekaterina the First. Yeah, Yekaterina the First. Oh, fuck off. Yekaterina the First. So yeah, like Ekaterina the First saw her doppelganger, and she died after that. Царица Елизавета Petrovna, Percy Bysshe Shelley. Yeah, I remember correctly. Ekaterina the First. So she like entered the ballroom, and she saw herself on a throne, and after that, like, she died. So, I mean, as a myth. I've seen a friend's doppelganger before. We talked and they were totally alike, but when I talked to my friend later on, I heard they were overseas at the time, so we couldn't have met. I mean, if you have a bad face recognition, you can see your friends everywhere. Meeting someone in a place where they couldn't have met. That sure sounds like a doppelganger. If that's real. In urban myth, it's said that doppelgangers can't talk to other people, or they can only appear in places related to a original person. Makes sense, makes sense. The director mentioned that trait. Doppelgangers can't talk to others. If it's someone who's antisocial or not talkative, it'd be hard to tell them apart. And they're also like nodding, so the like CEO doppelganger, he nodded when he met secretary. I saw my younger self at my family's house in the countryside. Is that also kind of doppelganger? No, it's a doppel-younger. What? Is it the doppelganger too? If it really was their younger self. Aren't there a bunch of stories about getting home to find your doppelganger already there? It's terrifying. That's really terrifying. Getting home to find yourself there? Guess that's a classic kind of doppelganger. A lot of historical figures have met their doppelganger before. President Lincoln, Yorinosuke Akutagawa, and so on. Yekaterina the First. Okay. President Lincoln with the beard? The one with that beard on his face, right? Me. Yeah. The one that was shot in the theater. You know him from the beard? Azumi. I love Azumi so much. She's so precious. A lot of people met their doppelgangers, but aren't they all dead? You die if you do, right? Do you really die when you meet one? I heard you get cursed with bad luck. Getting cursed with bad luck, dying if you meet them twice. Which theory is most likely? Good question. Doppelganger hallucination theory. According to the doppelganger hallucination theory, it's not meeting your doppelganger that causes death. You see hallucination of yourself because you're close to death. So it's the opposite. You see your doppelganger when you're already about to die. So a doppelganger is a shinigami? That'd be a cool concept. Can't really call those the same thing. I hear even seeing someone else's doppelganger can cost your life. No way! You can die from seeing someone else's doppelganger? Take a breath. Go on and find out about this rumor. Glass are reacting to the words cost your life. So many intense words coming up. I thought it was the shock of seeing your doppelganger that killed you, lol, but dying just from seeing someone else's doppelganger. Death by shock? I guess it would shock you to death. But would it really shock you to that extent? That's a good question. thought a doppelganger is a spirit or soul that escaped from their body, and if you see one, it means that host body is without its soul and will eventually die, or something like that. Soul, doppelganger, host body. What? That's a tough one. No, I don't like this explanation. I like it being just like we don't know. It just appears. I don't like when you over-explain things. Like it's a doppelganger, just accept it. You can't make fun of the concept, since there were people with brain tumors who died after saying they saw their doppelganger. Reasonable? Question mark. What? This sounds like a scientific cause? Compelling if true. A brain tumor showing you hallucinations of yourself. The idea gives me shivers. Ha ha ha. Definitely a possibility. There's also a possibility that doppelgangers kill their original selves to replace them. But in that case, from the outside, it just seems like original personality changed. Killing the original to take their place. It's way too scary. Now we're into the horror movie stuff. So isn't a straw man kind of like a doppelganger? If the real person is in the way, they get rid of them and put a straw man in their place. A certain prime minister was just a straw man. Source Master Kisaragi. A straw man? Straw man? A straw prime minister? Really? Here comes the conspiracy theories. They say Kisaragi said it. Must be a fan. No straw man? Our prophet, Tsutomu Kisaragi, is not just a visionary. He holds the power to see the future. Society is one of a brink of revolution. Jeer. Kisaragi can't make prophecies right now. He's a little not here. A Tsutomu Kisaragi fan using GR. Maybe it stands for Great Reset? No, it stands for GR. Oh, I see. So that's why it keeps showing up everywhere. It seems to be really popular lately. I mean, the Great Reset is coming, so... That's a reaction to Prophet Tsutomu Kisaragi. Tsutomu is just a researcher. Why are they calling him a prophet? But do you mind looking into those rumors? I understood. I mean, fanatics can call anyone a prophet. According to the doppelganger time warp theory, meeting a doppelganger results in a time paradox that causes death. A time warp? When two of the same person and the same place and the same timeline causing a paradox? Do you think reality is some sci-fi movie? You're talking to a girl who sees shadows of the past. I don't know. I wonder if Jasmine is like... She's just this. She has her quirks, you know. In the world simulation hypothesis, a doppelganger is a bug in the system. If you run into one, then a bug occurs and you die. Get it? Stop reminding about simulation. This is a role-playing server. Stop ruining the immersion, jeez. What is a world simulation hypothesis? I guess it's good as mine. How interesting that every doppelganger death theory has its own reasoning behind it. Each one seems realistic in own way. Scary. They do seem strangely realistic in their own ways. Yeah, it's kinda creepy. Cost your life. No one's seen the kind of death happen though. Where did that info even come from? Maybe the person who started the rumor about it costing your life is up to something Does it mean someone would benefit from spreading that kind of rumor? Could be. As long as people think they could. Me? I'm with that one theory, where the reptilians are using the concept of doppelganger to hide themselves. Oh, there we go. Like, give us 2 minutes and we will come to the cave underground people and 5 minutes after that, we'll reach Hitler territory. Buckle up. I think they're like aliens who try to pass as humans. Will you? Okay. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I've seen them. Have you? The other species hiding among us. Among us. Sometimes if you take a really close look of picture of celebrities or politicians, you can see them. They're humanoid reptiles called reptilians. Lizard people. They already succeeded in infiltrating human society. Why, you ask? For control. They're come to conquer. So they wear human skin and pretend to be people of influence, politicians and this sorts. But there are ways to tell them apart. Their necks, their eyes. If something seems off about the wrinkles on their neck, that's a sign. When they blink, if their lower eyelid comes up to meet the top, you just might be looking at a reptilian. What? You may not believe me now, but you will someday. They're living among us everywhere. Might even be living next to you right now. Maybe I am the reptilian. Reptilians, let me guess, we're around the same age? How old are they? Do certain urban myths fall into specific generations? Different things are popular depending on when you grew up. I feel like I heard that story about people getting replaced by weird apparitions. It's a pretty recent thing. There are many terrifying stories about such things. There are an endless bit of scary stories like that. I mean, if you wanted to, like, conquer the whole race, wouldn't you, like, just be a reptilian? And not pretend to be human? I think, like, reptilians from outer space is much scarier than the, you know? As for myself, I know about Kaijin answer. The scary one that legit steals your body. Self, what kind of monster's being is that? Zemi, that's not a monster's name. What the Okay. Have you ever heard the rumors about Kaijin answer? They say that he's nothing but a head, so of course he wants the body. Word is that you can summon him by phone, but remember, call at your own risk. You can't just call him on any cell phone, you're going to need 10 of them. I told about this legend in one of the episodes. Which one? Wait. Which one was it? No. Baby Blue is Satoru. I think when we were playing, yeah, like Bloody Mary. I think when there was Satoru, I told about that myth. There we go. You can just call him on any cell phone. You're going to need 10 of them. Then you need to have them all call each other. The first phone calls the second calls the third, and so on until the loop is completed with the 10th phone calling the first. Usually, you'd expect to get a message about the line being busy, but instead they connect to somewhere. The man who answered the phone calls himself Answer. For 9 out of 10 people that call, he will answer any question they ask. But one unlucky person will get asked a question instead. If they can't answer, he steals their body for himself. Wait, wasn't there another story just like this? Maybe there really are phone lines to the other side. If you ever get a call from a strange number, keep your head on your shoulders and don't pick up without thinking. Don't worry, I don't pick up phone. Sometimes I miss How I recognize if it's like a legit phone call and not a bot or scam call? If they call multiple times, then like, okay, that's legit. I wonder how many people out there actually imposters who replaced the originals. Jasmine, you're the real Jasmine, right? Yeah, I'm Jasmine, you are correct. The Great Reset, the GR our prophet Tsutomu Kisaragi hoped for is almost here. They seem to be really excited here. Sounds like a real party for them. GR. What is it? Don't keep reading if those spells are creeping you out so much. As someone who read Occult Great Reset, I mean, Asmi should read one, you know? As a reference. As someone who read Occult Great Reset, I thought Tsutomu Kisaragi was simply saying that occult otakus will have their chance to shine one day. Really? Have you read it, Jasmine? Well, yeah, I have. You should read it again. You can't just stand there and wait for changes to happen. You have to take the first steps towards change yourself. That's how we can change society and then the world. GR. Okay, sounds like a cult. We don't want this shit here. I can't say much without reading it myself, but seeing how many different impressions of the book there are makes me nervous about reading it. Tsutomu Kisaragi may be abnormally persuasive. Idiots always thought... As I said, my throat hurts a little. And I don't know why. I hope I'm not getting sick. Culty, yeah. Sounds like a cult to me. Idiots always toss words around like toys. I have been working hard for the GR too, but it's a shame that I'm treated the same as this fool. Welcome to the club, buddy. Where people will work themselves to starvation, to death, like doing pamphlets, selling books, preaching, and getting nothing. Bruh. Those words, like, I have been working hard for the Great Reset. What were you doing? What were you doing? Just like, can I have like bullet points? What were you doing? The GR is something you work for? I thought that all they did was read books and rant online. It could be more dangerous than this. Yeah. You seem too intensely invested in this. That book is just about updating your values. What else are you seeing? What else are you seeing in it? Updating your values? The closest to how I read it too. Simply put, that's what it was about. Exactly, updating your values. To do that, first, you must destroy your current values. It's the destruction that Tsutomu Kisaragi is solved to carry out. Sounds like those Instagram courses like Reset Your Life. You know, life coaches and stuff. Was there a statement inside that asked you to come up with your own answer or something? I think it was just a bunch of Tsutomu Kisaragi's own thoughts. Maybe depending on the reader, it resonates differently. I thought this book was about his experience, how he was bashed by people who had a prejudged view of occult otakus based on only half-truths. Hold on, why is he talking about otakus? I feel like Fujiwara-san said something about that one on the occult tour too. Oh, because along with teaching at uni, Tsutomu Kisaragi was an occult researcher. That's why people thought of him as an otaku. Okay. Half-truths? Then they were true, lol. Now they're just trying to start a fight. The worse the info, the more attention it gains. At least to reactions, which leads to a sense of superiority. And people have a terrible habit of just focusing on that. This game is just like social commentary on social media, and I'm here for it. I'm gonna sneeze. No, not gonna sneeze. This is a short-sighted society that needs to be destroyed. Yeah. Those people saying yeah. It's like they're trying to accomplish something. Oh, Tsutomu Kisaragi, right? Looks to me like they're speaking out in the name of Tsutomu Kisaragi, who couldn't accomplish his goal by himself. I think that's all we can get for now. Went down the Tsutomu Kisaragi rabbit hole at the end there. Looking at the Zimmers leads to his name showing up a lot. And yeah. How was it looking at the doppelganger myth? I got the basic idea. Yes, I picked up a lot of weird info about them. Yeah. And a lot of garbage. Almost at Kurosawa's place. I hope he's doing okay. Well, the doppelganger first showed up at the CEO's office, but the secretary was fine. And there were many theories about the doppelganger myth itself. So, not sure if meeting one actually kills you. You're right, yeah. Whew, I'm calming down a bit. I do my best with today's investigation. Let's go, Azami. Let's go. Kurosawa's home. Hello, Urban Myth Dissolution Center here. Thanks for coming. Are you alright, Kurosawa-san? We heard that you're... Yes, the doppelganger. It showed up, and I saw it myself. Its eyes weren't human, but looked like just me otherwise. Did it attack you or do anything? Nothing like that. But it happened very quickly. Before I knew it, the thing had left the house. Have you called the police? Huh? Well, it's a pretty ridiculous story, so making a fuss would damage my company reputation. Anyway, kindly check what it was doing at my place. We have a housekeeper, and she saw it too. So, please talk to her, and also... Huh? Ooh, hello! She's so beautiful. Hey, Yuya! We aren't done talking yet! Huh? Are those chicks? You're bringing over girls in broad daylight? They're here for business. This is work. So give us a moment. Are you okay? She received some messages supposedly from me that I have no memory of. The messages asked her various things about my room. I'd appreciate if you could look into that. Anyway, I'll let you investigate. Understood. Okay. Trophies. That's a lot. But a series of trophies and awards on display. So many of them. Kurosawa-san must be really talented. Talented in what? Prefectural Junior High Kendo Tournament, 10th place. You get a trophy for 10th place? High School Speech Contest Judged Award, Silver Medal. Business Idea Contest, College Category, 2nd place. So Kurosawa-san was a high achiever since his school days. Japan Corporate Excellence Award, Information Technology, UTech Priority. Silver Award, 10k subscriber. What? Gold Award, 1 million subscribers, 5 society. Incredible. What the fuck? Worried about the boss man? Yeah. I would search for him on my end. Get connections that could help. Jasmine, how do you feel about this case? Well, Kurosawa ran into his doppelganger pretty quick. But he's weirdly calm. Kinda fishy if you ask me. Fishy? Might wanna keep an eye on the dude says and does. About the investigation. You know the drill, yeah? Maybe? Talk to each witness, confirm the claims, figuring out the doppelganger's actions and motives. You got this. Yes. About the director. Yeah, I asked someone I know for tracking help. Nothing substantial so far. Thank you, Jasmine. No need to thank me. You're like a worried parent or something. You're gonna stop the Luminacar prophecies, right? Go on and show the director how it's done. Right, let's do this. Nah, let's go. Okay. Pictures. For some reason, I thought it wasn't a trophy. For some reason, I thought it was an urn. Or like ashes. Like after cremation, you know? Oh! A photo of Kurosawa-san. Might be one from a while ago. He looks a bit different from now. Not really. There's some writing on the trophy he's holding. National College Debate Contest. First place, Inugami University Debate Club. Wow! Winning this is amazing, but also... Inugami? That's my uni. That's what I wanted to say. So, Kurosawa-san went there too. Uni besties. Oh my fucking god, 3 screens? Jeez, jeez. Okay, we will start from here. Hello. Excuse me, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Could I talk to you for a minute? Urban Myth Dissolution Center? Feeling kind of nervous. Ah, yes, Mr. Kurosawa mentioned you. If I can be of any help. My name is Honda. I work as a housekeeper. May I ask what happened yesterday? Someone who looked just like Kurosawa-san came here? Someone just like him. Just deep in thought. It was around 8 o'clock last night. Mr. Kurosawa came home and immediately went to his room. I was preparing his dinner when I heard the entrance open again. I looked out and Mr. Kurosawa was standing there. I think I told him that I thought he's already come home. What did Kurosawa-san do? He went to his room, then soon after I heard him yelling. Yelling? Like, ah! When someone's surprised. Mr. Kurosawa came out of his room immediately afterwards. And another Mr. Kurosawa followed him out shortly after. And by the time the first Mr. Kurosawa had disappeared into the thin air, I couldn't believe my eyes. I see. Did you look inside Kurosawa-san's room? I'm only in charge of cleaning for all the other rooms. I was told that Mr. Kurosawa's room has various things he can't show anyone else. When I first came here as a housekeeper, I was told that entering Mr. Kurosawa's room is strictly forbidden. I see. Honda-san, when did you start working here as a housekeeper? You seem accustomed to this job. When did I start? She's really intense. Is it just me? I've been a housekeeper for a long while, but I started working here recently. Oh, really? I'm old, but still need to work to pay my bills, you see. I could do with a little raise if you catch my drift. Or would Mr. Kurosawa fire me if he heard this? She doesn't seem to be kidding at all. Just checking. Did you speak in any way with the first Kurosawa-san that came home? In any way? As in, did you talk at all? Just reacted as usual, I believe. I greeted him with the welcome home, Mr. Kurosawa. and he gave me a small nod and headed to his room. So you didn't have a conversation? Understood, thank you. So the first Kurosawa sound probably was the doppelganger. And the one that yelled wasn't the doppelganger. I have an idea of doppelganger's actions, but what is their goal? Okay, hello! Excuse me, just a moment of your time? Please? Who the heck are you, anyway? I might be able to help in some way? Huh? I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. And what the heck is that, huh? There's been something strange happening around Kurosawa-san recently. It seems someone who looks just like him is up to no good. Is this a serious talk? That's pretty laughable. It's true, there was evidence of that intruder in the CEO office too. And I saw it too, or its shadow, so we are pretty sure it's real. Sheesh! This is a reality show or something? Could we ask your name, please? Aika, you his girlfriend. And what's he doing inviting girls to his place anyway? He did this before too, and we had a huge fight, and I haven't forgiven him yet. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm just here for work. Nothing to worry about. Nothing. Nothing to worry about, huh? You're weird. What was your name again? Azami Fukurai. Okay, then Zemzem. What you need? Zemzem. Aika-san, strange things has been happening around Kurosawa-san recently. We're worried about Kurosawa's safety. And maybe he could be in danger too. Why? Wait, that's not funny. Wait, are you serious? Very serious. Kurosawa-san might have told you. The messages you received were probably from his doppelganger. Huh? So, those nonsense texts he sent me the other day weren't from Yuya on booze, but from someone else? We believe so, yes. I'd like to ask you something else about the doppelganger. Huh? What? Have you ever talked to him over the phone directly? Nah, nope, just those DMs. I see, just his messages. But it's true that doppelgangers don't talk. Could you tell us in detail what you experienced? Like a few days ago, Yuya DM'd me. First, I thought, who the heck is this? He usually calls, but hey. I see, it was from Kurosawa-san's actual account. Hey, Aika, remember when you came to my place? Oh, I can see, like, literally, Aika. Is this it? Looks like he was asking something? It was super creepy, got on my nerves after a while, so I deleted most of it. Ah, that explains it. What was he asking you about? Like, something about the hard drive in Yuri's room? A hard drive? I asked him about it too, said something about a black box like drive or whatever. I said, how should I know about that? It's your room, don't ask me. Yeah, true. Right? So I figured something was up and came to check. If those DMs were from an imposter, I don't get what's going on. I'll recheck with Kurosawa-san about this. You know, I like her. You know, I like her. I think she's clean. I think she's nice. Ah, trash bin. I'm a trash man. A mundane everyday trash can. It's pretty packed. All documents, maybe? What's this? Huh? A photo, crumpled and rolled up. The same photo as on the display? No, it's longer sideways. Oh wait, this person on the right? So Tomoki Saragi? Why? Why would Kurosawa-san be in a photo with Dr. Kisaragi? I need to ask Kurosawa-san. Text CEO to have such a huge safe at home. If the doppelganger was after something, this might be it. Then it's a stupid decision. Never put in one place, especially like for everyone to see, and something you can move. Like in a Wasabi movie. Was it Wasabi? Like French movie? Like the main character said, never hide something in a object that can be moved. And like it was like the box was hidden in the wall. This computer is huge. A lot of glowing lights. Is this one of those gaming rigs? My god, Kurosawa is a gamer, confirmed! I didn't think the doppelganger will try to contact Aika. I've briefed my housekeeper, so kindly talk to both of them. Understood. I already did. Excuse me. May I ask about what happened yesterday? Yeah, sure. When I go home last night, the housekeeper looked at me funny and said she thought I already came home. I had no idea what she meant, but when I came to this room, the doppelganger was there. Exactly. Looked just like me. Except the eyes. They were just sockets without eyeballs in them. I just stood there in shock and he took off. I see. Have you noticed anything unusual since you saw the doppelganger? Like a massive headache or something? Haha, you're thinking I might die because I met my doppelganger. Oh, you know about that. Nothing seems wrong with my health. That reminds me, you met my secretary yesterday, right? Kiyomoto-san, I mean. Yeah, she seems to have skipped work today without permission. Our HR tried to call her, but she's not picking up. Huh? Our staff is looking for her. I'll let you know if I hear anything. No, not the secretary. Kiyomoto-san has met the doppelganger, so... Is this because of the doppelganger too? No, I don't think so. I hope so. I hope not. About the message that Aika-san received. Oh yeah, those. They weren't from you, right? Of course not. My account got hacked. It happens. I've taken measures to fix the situation. He's... I don't know why. He's like... Maybe because he's like, not telling us everything. Because he has like reputation or some shit. But something... something like... you know... Something smells bad about him. I see. So, does this mean the doppelganger was using your account? I don't know who the culprit was. But this is embarrassing as a tech company CEO. Yeah. Kurosawa-san, did you know Tsutomu Kisaragi? Well, the sudden... Well, I found a photo of you with Dr. Kisaragi in your trash can. Is that from where you were a student? Come on! Inugami University, buddy, hey! Well, yes, he was an advisor for a sports team I was in back in uni. So that's why! But what does it have to do with this case? And why are you even searching through my garbage? I never asked you to do that. Oh, but that's just what I do. That's a bonus. It's a free of charge action we perform in Urban Dissolution Center. Oh, right, I'm sorry. I thought I'd thrown away all those photos. But why was the photo in the garbage? Your guess is as good as mine. I noticed it lying around yesterday. I think that you dig that up. It was lying around? So, if it wasn't Kurosawa-san or the housekeeper, did the doppelganger leave it there? But why would it do that? To remind about something? Maybe he doesn't have it here because he doesn't want to be associated with, like... Look at them. I see two shadows. Could they be Kurosawa-san and the doppelganger? So, I'm seeing the shadows overlapping from when they came home last night. They really look alike when compared like this. But I can somehow tell which one is doppelganger. I wonder why. And again, the doppelganger shadow, it really does seem like it's watching me. It's supposed to be just a trace. How is it doing this? Reminds me, need to check with the housekeeper about what doppelganger did. I mean, he probably did nothing. Oh, hello! Look at him go. Look at him go. His shadow is a doppelganger. It looks different somehow. It's near the computer, but what is he doing? I can't make out exactly what he's doing with his hands. But it looks like he's taking something out or away from the computer. I should figure out what could have been on the computer. Oh, it's a hard drive. This shadow is different from the usual ones. This must be doppelganger. Is it trying to do something to the safe? This shadow seems to be looking at me and laughing. So scary. I should check for traces or the safe being tampered with. Okay. I need notes on these people I met, yeah. Aika-san is Kurosawa-san's girlfriend and was at his place when we arrived. Why was it that she suddenly came to Kurosawa-san's place? Because of the messages. Yes, she received fake messages through Kurosawa-san's hacked account, so she came over to check. I'm surprised that someone could hack Kurosawa-san's account. Can't be easy. What kind of super hacker could pull all that off? She has a strong personality and I'm a bit intimidated by her. She receives strange DMs. The doppelganger was staring at the safe. Was anything stolen from it? I should check with the housekeeper, Honda-san, whether the doppelganger had anything in its hands. I should also ask Kurosawa-san to check the content of its safe. Could I ask you something? Go ahead. Have you noticed wherever anything was stolen? Did you check the contents of the safe? I haven't checked thoroughly, so it is a possibility. The safe is huge and stands out, so you might want to make sure? Indeed. Actually, I'm a bit busy right now, so could you check the safe yourself? Oh, you piece of shit. Are you trying to curse me or something? What? Me? Yes, please. I should have contract, watches, and some gold in there. The combination is 5666, so please go ahead. Oh, why not 4444? For a good measure, huh? Oh, I understood. Isn't that careless of him? Or does he have a reason? He thinks there's something... Do you think there's a bomb or something? Is it really okay to open this? Let's see, 5666. It's open. How will I know if everything is here? Contracts, watches, actual gold bars. I guess nothing had been stolen. Nothing stolen from the safe. Azumi, you need to make a list think the doppelganger was fiddling around with this. There's a USB cable dangling here, but nothing connected to it. Could I ask you something? Okay, no. But the messages. The messages you received were probably sent by the doppelganger. Kurosawa-san's account seems to have been hacked. Hacked? You, Kurosawa, CEO of security company, getting hacked? Loser. That's what it seems like. And who exactly is a doppel or whatever? An ex of you, yes? Ex? It's more like a copy of the person? I don't get it, but isn't this a dumped ex trying to get back at you or something? Well, I don't know for sure. Is this not a cold case, but an angry ex case? There's always a possibility. Housekeeper. Did you notice anything unusual or peculiar about the Kurosawa-san who came home first? Peculiar? Yeah. I can't imagine that the first Mr. Kurosawa I saw might be someone else. As far as I could tell, it most certainly was the Mr. Kurosawa I know. I see, thank you. When the first Kurosawa-san came out, was he holding anything? Holding anything? Like a vat of bills or expensive-looking jewelry? No, I don't remember him carrying anything of the sort. Do you mean Mr. Kurosawa's room has such things in it? Well, I wouldn't know. Then again, he wouldn't have the huge safe if he didn't. Huh? How do you know that he has a safe? How do you know? Is there something wrong? Well, she'd never been in the room. Why does she know about the safe? I mean, if only he told. Honda-san works as a housekeeper at Kurosawa-san's place. Why did she say she started working here? Recently? She started working here recently, and his secretary recently. What's the pattern? Is that his decision to like change everyone for safety? I wonder if Kurosawa-san tend to overwork his stuff. Wow. This is a hell of a housekeeper working at Kurosawa-san home. She takes care, preparing meals while handling her task of fixing the foundation. Saw him cool second time. Is his girlfriend, like, is Aika also a recent girlfriend, or doppelganger's goal? I need to think things over for a bit. The doppelganger who appeared at CEO's office showed up at Kurosawa-san's place as well. It entered Kurosawa-san's room. Maybe to lie in wait for Kurosawa-san himself? Kurosawa-san did indeed encounter the doppelganger. Yet it could have waited for him anywhere, including the entrance. Which means there could have a reason it was in Kurosawa-san's room. He doesn't seem to have touched any of the valuables. It had sent messages to Aika-san too. I wonder what it was trying to do. The goal seems to have been to get the hard drive that was connected to the cable in Kurosawa's room. Yeah! The goal seems to have been to get the hard drive that was connected to the cable in Kurosawa's room. Yes, that must be it. I'm not sure what an HDD is, but judging from the message Aika received, that must be it. Maybe I should ask Aika-san about what exactly an HDD looks like. Azumi, you sweet summer child. Aika! Aika-san, about the HDD. Hey, I wouldn't know, okay? Yes, but it would help to know what kind of shape it was. It was near the computer connected with a cable and around the size of a lunchbox. Oh, yeah. It was a black box with a sticker on it that said 5 or something. A 5? Not sure about that, but might be it. Kurosawa-san might recognize that. We should check with him. By the way, do you know if any of Kurosawa-san's ex-girlfriends might know a lot about HDDs? How should I know? Oh, of course, sorry. Kurosawa-san, do you know about an HDD? With a sticker with the number 5? Wait, he's really surprised? Oh, what about it? When I hear that someone is hiding their hard drive, I'm asking questions. I'm just, you know, I just have some questions. Seems like the doppelganger's goal was to get that HDD. What does HDD stands for, by the way? Heck doodly-doo! Kurosawa-san, about the HDD? Oh, HDDs are storage media. You can save a large amount of photos, music, or videos on them. You can play games on them. Like me right now? I see. Then it might have been something stored on it that the doppelganger wanted, which is why it was stolen. Would the Urban Dissolution Center be able to recover it for me? What was on the hard drive, Mr. Kurosawa? What's on the hard drive? Mr. Kurosawa? Huh? I can't say for sure, at least not immediately. Worst case, destroying the HDD works too. What's on HDD, Mr. Kurosawa? I would appreciate if you could prevent the contents from leaking out. Mr. Kurosawa? I can't promise anything. We need to get our hands on HDD before anyone else. This bitch is hiding something. So, figure out why Doppelgangster came here. A doppelganger seems to have stolen an HDD from Kurosawa-san's computer. An HDD? Just the HDD without touching the gold bars or other valuables. Kurosawa-san even asked us to destroy it if we need to. Ah yeah, don't agree to do it. Those requests lead to complaints later on. So it came from the HDD. Wonder what's inside? Also, Yamata-san, the secretary. She skipped work without saying anything and it isn't answering. Could she be... Could meeting someone's doppelganger bring death to others as well? Kurosawa-san said his staff is looking for her, but I hope nothing happened to her. Kurosawa-san and Honda-san, the housekeeper, have both met the doppelganger in this house. Yeah, might not be safe. I'll go grab a van to tell Kurosawa and the housekeeper to be on their guard. Understood. Bye-bye. Get some rest, Demi. We're on a standby until Kurosawa updates us. Gotcha. Thank you, Jasmine. Ooh. I don't like it. Ah, ah, ah. Ah! Fucking go away! What? Fucking hell. Fucking hell, fucking hell, fucking hell, fucking hell, fucking hell, fucking hell. I don't like it. What is this place? It's dark but so loud. I don't want to see you here. I'm scared. No, help me. Yeah, this is way too loud. We should go somewhere quieter. What are you talking about? Director? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Alright, I have to go to sleep, but I hope you have fun. Bye bye, bye bye. Hope you won't have a nightmares, because I will. Jesus. No. No. Zemi, you're awake? Yeah? Dozing off again. What the? Oh, I was just zoned out for a bit here. Stop falling asleep while we're talking. Oh, so it was a dream. Kurosawa sent in the stupid request, so we need to get planning. I'm sorry, I had this weird dream. Anyway, you were saying the doppelganger had actually shown up before the CO office intrusion. Yep, it turned up a week ago in the UTech server room. Which makes 3 sightings: server room, CO office, CO's home. Sure gets around for an anomaly. By the way, we haven't heard from the rector yet. Hope everything's okay. Looking like we might have to do the dissolution ourselves, huh? I'll practice manifesting the eye opener and unlocking it. No idea what you're talking about. UTech HQ coming up. Time for investigation mode. Yes. Server room. Kurosawa-san, you mentioned the doppelganger was here a week ago. Yeah, seems like it showed up in the server room. No reports of anything stolen or sabotaged so far. Can I ask what this room for? This is our server room, where we store imported data for our clients. It's usually off limits to external parties. My main concern is why the intruder targeted this server room. Since it appeared in our buildings twice already, it may have a hostile intentions towards our company. You think so? I hope you can find out why it came here. Understood. By the way, I asked you to look for the HDD stone from my home. Could you give me a status report on that first? What's on the hard drive and why are you so concerned about it? Actually, our job is to investigate urban myths. Looking for stolen property is not quite what we... Well, it looks like our understanding of the request and your work aren't aligned. Hey, when did we agree to change our service plan? And you are? Just a part-time helper. If you have an additional request for lost property searches, I'll check with the management. We're not in the position to make those kind of decisions ourselves. Especially for this kind of pseudo-police work. Never know, that might turn out illegal, really. I can write up a thief report for the police. Actually, we have had a lot going on with all the strange incidents. Please forget about the stolen item for now. We'll handle that ourselves. So the police can know about that? Just continue investigating the urban myth element, if that works for you. Okay. Please check with the server engineer and security guard about what happened here. Okay, we will. Thank you, Jasmine. Why did Kurosawa's soundstone change all of a sudden? Leave those situations to me. Anyway, he's showing his true colors. He almost forced that responsibility on us. Let's move on. First, we need to know what appeared here. And next, why it came here specifically. I'll keep an eye out for what Kurosawa's up to while we investigate. Observe. Looks like a shelf for stowing connection cables and tools. Quite a lot of stuff kept here. Yeah. Wow, those servers are almost a wall of their own. Wouldn't fit in my place. Do you have a place, Azumi? That's the question. Are you a real human being, Azumi? I am starting to doubt it. I wonder if folks working on their PCs need to have them at home. Azumi? I think I'm kinda right about Azumi. I'm afraid she doesn't know a lot about this world because she born yesterday, basically. So about the servers, is this a big one the server? Or are there various pieces sticking out the servers? The server has a glass door, but no locks. Looks just like Kurosawa-san. But this one's the doppelganger. It seems to be doing something to the servers. He's dancing, stock guy image dancing. The shadow looks like just Kurosawa-san. But it's actually the doppelganger, I think. Yeah, positive. He's standing there all confident like it's his own company. It means the security guard saw the doppelganger too, right? Maybe? A shadow which looks like Kurosawa-san. But I'm starting to see the difference. This one must be the doppelganger. It's staring at the server. Looks something this way and laughing. Scary. I wonder what this server is. The doppelganger seems fixated on it. Observe. The shadow is probably Kurosawa-san's. It looks different from the doppelganger. Just be wary around Kurosawa, okay? About the doppelganger that appeared in the server room. Any thoughts? For doppelgangers, this one doesn't seem that supernatural. This one came off the server room. The stolen item from the CEO's place was an HDD. Oh yeah, and the card-like device it stole from the CEO's office. The item stolen from the CEO's office was some kind of device? All I heard was that it's red and card-like. Oh, I guess I shouldn't assume then. Any leads you are aware of? Not sure. Might be something, but nah, I'm not confident just yet. I see. Let me know if you figure out anything. The doppelganger must have a goal. It's like it's targeting something. We keep working this case, and it turns out that the Illuminate cards are related. If they are? I'll need a bit more info, Zemi. Give me that info. On it. Okay, 1 second, gonna get myself some water. Ball. I'm back. Ow. Okay. We're from the Urban Dissolution Center. May I talk to you a bit?
Yes. Heard from the CEO. You know here, security for the service room. Please ask me anything. Yes.
Inoue-san, could you tell me about your job?
Oh yes, I'm in charge of security for UTech server room. We handle important data such as personal information. Yep.
I see. A week ago, at midnight, we heard that someone came to the server room.
Oh yeah, the CEO's doppelganger? Yes.
Exactly. Could you tell me everything you saw at that time?
Well, I don't really understand this doppelganger thing. Someone who looks just like the CEO? I find it hard to believe just like that. Yep.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're sure an entity like that is out there. Things have been stolen from CEO's office and Kurosawa-san's home. Yep. She's mimicking him. We would appreciate your help, especially to prevent any further incidents.
That makes sense, yep, I see. It was just past midnight on that day last week, I think. The CEO just showed up like that, yep.
Does Kurosawa usually come by those hours?
No, it's rare that he even comes to the server room. Our server engineer Nakata was here too. Yep.
I see. So, what was Kurosawa-san doing here?
He entered the server room and seemed to be doing something inside. But I didn't see what exactly.
Alright, I see. Was there anything unusual about Kurosawa-san?
Well, he was just like his usual everyday self. He's here today as well, but even if you told me he was their doppelganger, I wouldn't know. There's no way I could tell. Yep.
I see.
One thing though, he was there one moment and gone the next. You should ask Nakata. Oh, my server engineer about this. He also met the CEO here last week. Oh, I mean, no, met the doppelganger thing here. Yep.
I see, thank you. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Oh, hello. I'm Nakata. I handle your tech, priority server room, admin, and maintenance. Ah, the servers, those large machines in the back? Yes, those shells hold hundreds of servers, and I'm in charge of them. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Could you tell me about your work? I work in UTech server room, here in the headquarters. I oversee and maintain the server hardware and also handle troubleshooting. Are you always here? I'm actually pretty new to the company. Okay, he's also new. Not always though, I often do come down and help things here. I see, thank you. Could you recap what happened a week ago at night? That day, I was handling our regular monthly server maintenance, among other things. So it was your monthly special day when the servers get their beauty time?
I guess, yeah, something like that. Oh, you're approaching me?
The CEO showed up during the time, a little past midnight, I think. He came in and just... knowing I was busy at work, he just gave me a wave. Like, don't mind me, carry on or something? Yeah, exactly. So I was focusing on the maintenance process and other tasks. Did you notice anything unusual? Unusual? Let me think. Well, he acted just like the CEO usually does when we see him around the office. Do you know what exactly he was doing? That would be... no, I don't really know. He seems to be working on something, but was gone when I looked up. Did you get a close look at Kurosawa-san's face when he appeared at midnight? I'm not sure, but I did look at him when he entered this room. I think we were just the usual CEO. Really sorry about earlier. Oh, it's okay. Force of habit from the negotiation table. Okay. Could you tell me about what happened here in detail? 1 week ago, late at night, the doppelganger showed up here, though nothing was taken. Please ask our server engineer and this room security guard for specifics. I was out there of the office working on something else, so I wasn't aware of what happened. Understood. I'll check with the engineer and security guard. Oh, by the way... Did you remember something? You have this special power, right? I seem to have lost my fountain pen when I came here this morning. Are you kidding me? Your fountain pen? You're good at finding such things, aren't you? Well, kinda. It's actually a very special pen for me. Are you testing me? Are you testing me? You hid it and you're testing me right now? Could you try looking for it? It was a gift from my father. From your father? We definitely should try to find it then. Exactly. Would you mind? It should be in this room somewhere. I'll have a look. He's testing me. He's testing me. I wanted to ask about Kiyomoto-san. You mentioned she wasn't answering the calls? Kiyomoto? Oh, my secretary. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten to mention this. We hadn't been able to contact her. I asked HR to check on her home, but they couldn't find her, so she might be missing. Huh? Maybe that secretary job was physically demanding in some ways, but disappearing with no word or worrying. I don't think that's what is going on. Meeting the doppelganger of other people can kill you too. That's pushing it a bit, no? I met mine 2 days ago, but nothing has happened. Though, that reminds me. It reminds you... Just that our housekeeper didn't show up this morning and hasn't contacted us either. But those guys saw your doppelganger a week ago. You're... Your housekeeper? Honda-san? Is she okay? Your secretary Kiyomata-san and now your housekeeper Honda-san. Both recently encountered your doppelganger. It's really strange that they're going missing like this. I think they're going missing after talking to us. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, his girlfriend will miss, if this, like, tech guy will go missing too. Well, actually, there's a lot of responsible people in the world. And you are the most responsible. What's on the hard drive? And why am I totally unaffected? Well, I wouldn't worry too much about doppelganger rumors. Wait, so that's why... So that wasn't why you requested the center's help? Of course, because he has something on his hard drive that will alert the police. Yes, anything you need. No, I don't... I wanted this. No? Yeah. Aren't you putting it here? Yeah, definitely Kurosawa-san himself, not the doppelganger. Looks like he's placing something on the tool shelf. Maybe he put the pen here and forgot about it? Need to check. You fucker. You definitely did. The shadow was around here. There it is. An expensive-looking fountain pen. Why would he put it here, of all places? Did he hide it on purpose? Anyway, let's give it back to Kurosawa-san. He did that on purpose! We're still looking into the intruder's motive. But here's your fountain pen. It was right on the tool shelf. Ah, that power of yours. It's real. This should work then. What? Just talking to myself. Please carry on with your investigation. Jasmine, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, Jasmine. I don't like this place. I don't like this place, Jasmine. I need notes on the people I met. Inoue-san is a security guard in charge of the server room. He seems to have encountered the doppelganger, but around what time was that? A week ago. Around midnight. Yes, right around midnight. Inoue-san and Nakata-san were working late. At that hour, there aren't any other witnesses. And that happened a week ago, and they're still alive. It's in a glass compartment with a solid-looking door and a lock. Tight security here. The doppelganger's shadow was looking at the server. I wonder what's stored in it. Maybe I should check with the server engineer. I bet he's the next. Nakata-san? Yes? There's a server with a lock. What's stored in it? We're thinking that maybe the doppelganger was aiming for the content of the server? The server content... I can't really tell you that due to security protocols. I could, but I need permission from the CEO, so... Mr. Bitch, I own anything. Give me a permission. There's a server with a lock. What kind of data is stored in it? Could the doppelganger be trying to steal that information? Nakata-san mentioned the doppelganger was doing something to the server. I see. Please check with our server engineer about specifics. You can tell him I gave you permission. And even if the doppelganger is indeed after the server's content, the data within is encrypted. You mean it should be safe? Yes, however, I'm concerned that our engineer hadn't mentioned that so far. Why is that? All hands-on server processes are up to the team in charge, so I wouldn't be accessing anything directly myself. I see. I'll check with Nakata-san about that. Nakata-san! Kurosawa-san said you all left allowed to tell us about the server's content. Also, I think he's a bit worried about it. Why you hadn't informed him that Doppelganger tampered with the server? What? Me? Well, to be honest, I felt that CEO was acting strange that day. I asked him what he was doing, but he didn't answer me. So, you did feel something was off? Yes, and to answer your question, that server is for government-related matters. It contains the National Police Agency Information System. The National Police? Issues with that server tend to be complicated. So, to be honest, I preferred not to cause any issues by speaking up. I see. And please, it's strictly off the record that if the police information system. So, it's not like I had any other intentions, I'm sorry. And either way, it takes special authorization to access the system. So the intruder shouldn't have been able to extract any data. So, in order to do anything within the server's content, you'd need to clear the authorization. That's right, so I bet the intruder probably got this far, then gave up and left. Please pass that on to the CEO. Understood. Thanks for explaining. I wonder if the server near the back wall is alright. The doppelganger was trying to do something to it too. Maybe I should look at it through the glasses? This doppelganger. What is it doing to the server? It's touching something, connecting a cable to the server? Wait. Is that even safe for the server? Should I worry? This server has neither door or a lock, so it just opens up. The doppelganger was connecting a cable to this and doing something. Like infecting. Can you actually infect the system through like open server? Is it possible? I don't know. I need to let the server engineer know about this. Nakata-san. Excuse me, about the server in the back. The doppelganger might have been targeting the server in the back of the room. It seems to have connected a cable to it and then did something. Did it steal some important data, maybe? The server in the back? You mean the one without a lock? The server in the back isn't being used yet. We'll be setting up its structure and getting it ready for actual use. Oh, so there's no data in it could be stolen. Yeah, it's totally empty. It's not even connected to the internet, so there is nothing that could be done with it. So, the doppelganger snuck into the server room to steal important data, but didn't find anything, so gave up? It feels off somehow. Maybe I should ask Jasmine for tips. Some amateur? That Kurosawa-san guy, he seems... I'll keep an eye out. Sounds great. So we know quite a bit more, but also quite a bit less. Which means... the doppelganger came to the server room. But it seems it slipped away without taking anything this time. But in this room, there's one server, which sounds like an obvious target. Say what? Well, you see... Why are you whispering? The server contains the National Police Information System. The National Police? Shh! But nothing seems to have been wiped from the server, yeah? It seems the police info system needs special authorization to access. Authorization. So a password. And it left this room for now at least. For now? I'm more and more confused about Doppelganger's goals. Actually, Zemi, I think I might have an idea. Question is, what type of data from the National Police is stored there? Oh, is there a way to find out? I think Kurosawa had taken a peek at the content at least. Gotta find a way to make him spill the beans. Oh, well. Kurosawa is being calm, but he's obsessed with whatever was taken. Then again, he's not going to just tell us if we ask. So it's no matter what, we could tell him that it would make him talk. Gotcha, I'll think about it. Go for it. Let's think. Okay. The National Police information stored on UTX server. Jasmine thinks Kurosawa has picked at the content.
Is there anything you're unsure of?
I think it's going to be hard to get him to talk.
Kurosawa-san had been hiding various pieces of information from us. We could make him believe that we are partially aware of the truth and are in a position to help him.
Yeah. We may be able to get past his emotional barrier. The doppelganger is clearly sneaking into to steal the National Police data. It's acting in ways that an anomaly wouldn't. Is there some kind of hint in there? What could we say to catch Kurosawa-san off guard?
The doppelganger may be a Zimmer who is trying to
Plot a terrorist attack?
Wow, okay.
The doppelganger may be a Zimmer who is trying to plot a terrorist attack. It's just the thought, but putting aside whatever the doppelganger is an anomaly or not, if we hypothesize it's a Zimmer working towards a goal, things start making sense. It's a huge slip up by Kurosawa-san's company, but he'd probably tell us if it would stop a terrorist attack. We could possibly ask Kurosawa-san outright, but it's kind of scary, honestly. I should check with Jasmine first.
Okay.
Doppelganger entity. Just a thought about the entity we're calling the doppelganger. Could it be a Zimmer trying to make things look like it's a doppelganger?
I think so too, Zemi.
They snuck in here a week ago to snatch National Police info for their airplanes. But they failed and realized they need a red card-like device for the haste. So they stole it from the CEO's office or something like that. They need a device to steal the data? How do you know this?
Zemi, just trust me on this one. Go pressure Kurosawa a bit. If he won't talk, just mention that device and he should tell you everything.
Okay.
Okay, Ace Engineer.
I need notes on the people I met. Nakata-san is the engineer in charge of the server room. When the doppelganger showed up, what was he doing?
Strip rock, paper, scissors. Discount.
Server maintenance. Yeah, he was working on a monthly server maintenance. Was it a coincidence that the doppelganger came on that day, or not?
So this one, recently. Are they all came here recently, or?
Kurosawa-san, about the content of the server that the doppelganger tried to hack.
Let's scam him for data, Azumi. Let's pressure him.
Let's break him.
I can't really tell you much. Could you just focus on the intruder's motive?
How am I supposed to investigate when I don't know anything? What if the intruder was a Zimmer? They'd be carrying out terrorist attacks? If they laid hands on the information, you don't know what they might do. What exactly is this top secret info about?
Let's slow down a bit. As I mentioned earlier, nothing was taken during this intrusion.
And you may have heard, but even if they had tried to access the server, a special authorization is needed to retrieve the data. Oh, but the red card-like device was stolen from your office, wasn't it? Isn't that a huge concern? Gotcha, bitch. I didn't think you'd find out this much. The information is that server is related to VIP protection. VIP protection? Info related to security measures for political figures and leaders from within Japan. And also for VIPs visiting from overseas. Security is a growing concern recently. You mean the Zimmer terror attacks that we see in the news? So, Zimmers could plan these attacks with that information. Yes, which is why I was hoping you could figure out who the thief is. Then again, you got me. Guess I underestimated you. I have, like, psychic powers. Can you fucking not? I think Azumi can tell him, if you don't say, I can blow up your ass right now, like in 3 seconds, if you don't tell me. He's wording this as if he bought up a real zinger or something. I should update Jasmine either way. Why are we updating Jasmine? Jasmine, we know what's in the server. You okay? You don't look good. It's got info on VIP protection. The intruder who came to the server room was trying to access VIP protection info. Just like you suggested, I mentioned the device to Kurosawa-san and he told me. Okay. If that's a Zimmer, then they're definitely planning on out the steps toward the goal. This means the Zimmers have full access to security information on the VIPs, right? You got it. This could be really bad. I don't think it's the deal here. Jasmine, does this situation look helpless? Well, the doppelganger has probably been after Kurosawa's data for a while. And the server contains national police info on VIP's protection. Can't the Zimmer do this to plan terrorist attacks? The police are in danger, but we are too. Now that we know. If they realize the center is involved, the Zimmers may label us a threat and actually target us. Oh no, even if we are doing anything to them. We figured out their plans. That's the reason enough for them to come after us. And this means the bossman's silence is a concern too. No word in for a while. Let's hope it's not because of the Zimmers. Do you think the director is okay? The bossman's the resourceful one, so I'm not that worried. Either way, the Zimmers have probably already achieved their goal. Now it's up to how we and the police follow up. I see. Anyway, let's stop here for today. Tell them bye and head home. Yes. Heaven, that stolen really messes with our plans. The right device too. Then again, that girl's power would be useful. Ooh, I don't like him. I don't like him. Aww, we're back at Dissolution Center. We're back. I really hope the director is okay. Assuming Jasmine's right, I wonder what the director is doing now. Another pile of books. Researching something, I guess. Occult fundamentals for dummies. Alien abduction techniques, past and present. The world without Tsutomu Kisaragi. Spice up your occultic fun. The Book of the Dead, according to Tsutomu Kisaragi. There's all the books by Dr. Kisaragi, and there's something else in the pile. A memo by the director? Server room, CEO office, Kurosawa home. The last line reads, Kurosawa Seiji? The doppelganger's movements seen with that vision. Yep, it's time for me to go meet Jasmine. Okay, let's get started. Any word from the boss man? Not yet. I don't know what's going on. Seems really busy. I did find a memo listing the places we investigated. The last line read, Seiji Kurosawa. Keeping watch with that vision, huh? Could throw us a tip or two at least. Anyway, Seiji Kurosawa is Yua Kurosawa's father. We'll be heading to Seiji Kurosawa's home, their estate. The doppel guy showed up there. You mean at Kurosawa-san's family home? Yep, if the bossman had the name written down, there must be some clue. Seiji Kurosawa, the CEO guy has some serious lineage. Wait, what exactly is Seiji Kurosawa? Again, how do you not hear about things? Looking him up online will give you an idea. Understood. So, Azumi is like AI or like a being that was manifested in a physical form and now she's learning about the world through the Twitter. No! I'll search for Seiji Kurosawa then. I wonder if the Kurosawa estate might be hiding something. Something that the doppelganger and Zimmers both want. The info stored in the server room? Maybe not, since it's top secret. What a mess if had it leaked. Anyway, I'll go ahead and look up Seiji Kurosawa. Okay. Is it true that director Kurosawa's son is Yuya Kurosawa, the CEO of that UTech? I bet he's leaving management up to someone else and just playing around. Director Kurosawa? They mean Seiji Kurosawa. We were looking up Seiji-san, but info on his son came up. His father a big shot and the son makes a lot of money, so I'm sure a lot of people envy him. Which one get more attention? Yuya Kurosawa. Wait, there's a reaction to Yuya Kurosawa? Just looking up director Kurosawa will probably lead to more like this. Try using keywords to narrow down. Okay, that makes sense. UTech has ties with the big companies and the government, so it's set for the next several years at the very least. Must be nice to have parents in high places. UTech does seem to be doing really well. Must be nice not having to work that hard. I have no idea how he is pulling it off as the CEO of a tech company. A company like that getting contracts with the government? We're doomed. Doomed? Are we really? There are plenty of people saying that kind of thing. Ignore them. I heard he is the real deal when it comes to scale, though his business manners are something else. He'll take on work even with questionable morals. I guess you don't need to watch your back when your parents have power. Sounds like he has the business skills, but no morals. Aw, just been laughing. Cute. That's how it goes in business. There's no place for morals. Granted, maybe they're more of an overseas perspective. That wouldn't work in Japan. Really? They say that those who succeeded in business tend to be psychopaths? I can kind of see that. UTech priority was started only 7 years ago. Are there any other cases of companies growing up so quickly? I can't tell if people are saying good things about him or not. Reputation seems mixed. Isn't he just a guy born into wealth? Clearly his parents hooked him up. His parents hooked him up. That seems to come up a lot. I don't think that's the only factor in this, though I'm sure those connections help a lot. Upper-class citizens can get away with anything. Should that really be allowed? The upper class aren't just allowed to do anything they want, are they? Totally not. Plenty of people think they can, though. Spitting facts, Jasmine. Kurosawa's father, Seiji Kurosawa, is a security director of the National Police Agency. As a parent, Director Seiji Kurosawa probably just wants to protect his precious only son. How high of a rank is a security director of the National Police Agency? Oh, the very top? There are a bunch of different departments, but he's above them all. Oh, this is fascinating. Should look into this. He's a powerful person, and we don't want to offend him. Let's look him up in advance. big boys dating the police director? Explains why you take priority head offices at Toranomon. What do they mean by that? Yes, they mean because the National Police Agency is near Toranomon. Yuri Kurosawa is untouchable. His dad is the director of security. That means his face alone can get him places in the government offices, and then daddy can cover up scandals that might arise. Lol. Can you really cover up problems like that? Cover up, huh? Who knows? Not sure, but people do love their scandals. Scandals. People are used to them. Scandals. Okay. Your course scandals. He's the tea. Kyo Kurosawa had a few scandals during his streamer days, but he turned a new leaf after starting UTEP. Oh right, he was a streamer. Sweet. So he was up to no good when he was younger. He's still young though. I heard he's on his best behavior even at hostess bar and clubs. People really can change. He hasn't had a single scandal since becoming UTech CEO. Or you just don't heard of them. His best behavior? I guess that means he isn't violent drunk. The total opposite of Beauty June. I bet they're just covering up all of the scandals. It's easy work for the head of police, right? It is easy to cover up scandals. It can be that easy. I think it is. Yui always has been good at getting away with things, lol. Getting away with things? Why would this person know that? Maybe they know him personally? Hard to believe though. When he was a streamer, I feel like Yui didn't have as many scandals as others. Is that so? I see. Maybe he's the type who is careful about those things. Okay, 1 second. I will connect my fan. Desk fan. Because I will die from the heat. It's really hot in here. Especially from like laptop. What about those things? But if you ask the staff at restaurants he goes to, everyone has a good impression of him. Like he's very humble and sweet. You know, when they, it's like a crime documentary and they ask neighbors, like, what do you think about, like, that, cannibal that lived, beside you? And like, I don't know, he was always nice, he always said hello when passing. You know, he never cursed. So, those testimonies are... it's nothing. So, there are good impressions. If it's only from a few moments of interaction, impressions can be all over the place. Don't know which high-rise the Kurosawa lives in, but I wish fake policemen would shut up and sweat them dry. Kurosawa doesn't live in a high-rise, does he? People just like to make things up. Fake police are also an urban myth. I think the story goes that showed up in a woman's house. What? What the fuck is this? Excuse me, I just need to ask you a few questions. There's a murder in this apartment building last night. Do you notice anything out of order? The police officer asks this over the intercom screen. If you had seen a suspicious man last night, wouldn't you tell him? Let me tell you a story about a certain woman. She came home late at night and passed a suspicious man in a hallway. The next day, a police officer asked her if she saw anything suspicious last night. A few days later, the TV news reported a murder in the woman's apartment. That the murderer has been caught. A chill ran down the woman's spine when she saw the news. The murderer was the police officer she had seen on the intercom. The man remembered her from a previous encounter and came dressed as a policeman that day to seek out anyone who had seen him. I don't dare to guess what would have happened if she had told the truth. If I were in the woman's shoes, I don't think I'd be able to keep my composure. That's an interesting one. Okay. I've got a good eye for people, and I can tell you this, that man is a narcissist. His personality is a complete trash. One look at him, and I know this man is a trouble. By just looking at him? That's not really something you can tell from a single look. Seiji Kurosawa rose to the role of Director of National Police Security Bureau without a single scandal, right? I'd accept no less from a career civil servant. Kurosawa's son's father seems really impressive. Yeah, he really is. The non-career civil servants are out of the street protecting the people while those career tracks elites kick back and chat with reporters. Those guys should get out there too. Non-career the ones not aiming for politics or more, are following leads or talking to victims. Must be really nice to be on that career path. They're like, they're talking about like, oh, there's like a different opinions, but I think the majority is like, y'all, piece of crap. Must be really nice to be on the career path. I've seen that kind of thing in cop TV shows. What exactly does the director of the National Police Security Bureau even do? Good point. What do they do? How would I know? I've never been one. They're like security guards to VIPs. There's been a bunch of weird stuff involved in the cult lately, right? Their job is to make sure that people don't do stupid stuff like that. Since the Zimmers are doing their attacks, must be rough. If the Zimmers cause another bombing, then it's Director Kurosawa that will be held responsible. VIP security information? Looks like they're facing a pretty serious situation. It would be quite a scandal if that happened. If anything, the Zimmers would be targeting Director Kurosawa. Targeting Seiji Kurosawa? I see, that could be possible. If we honestly entertain the idea judged by Zimmer activity, it would be strange for them to suddenly target the director, even they want the information on VIPs protected by Bureau. Information on VIPs they're protecting. This person has really thought it through. They'll seriously need to stop speculating like that. I wonder what else Zimmers might try to do. Zimmer activity. Excuse me. Okay. Following the recent arrest of members of the Zimmer terrorist group, Seiji Kurosawa, director of the National Police Security Bureau, announced a plan to bolster VIP protection measures. What might the Zimmer's next move be? Kurosawa-san's father was on the news the other day. Zimmers are scary. I don't get it. The cult fans are so twisted. That's the Kisaragi guy too. Next thing we know, the Urban Myth Dissolution Center will become... What? No! No! What? They're talking about us? That person sounds way too scared. Protecting high-profile people, so it's only the region famous for that protection. Surely there is more you can do fighting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, oh wow, should I like clap or something? Good news, we are protecting VIPs. Do you want pat on the back or what? More that can be done? I get what they're saying, but it's also important to protect high-profile targets. If there was a bomb threat in the city, politicians could just escape to underground shelters. What the average citizen is supposed to do? Underground shelters? Like the underground facility we were at recently? No, underground bomb shelters are just an urban myth. They're not? Question mark? I mean, subway stations are bomb shelters. What are you talking about? I heard that there is a special team within the National Police Agency Security staffed with immortal cops developed by the former Japanese Army specialty to take the extremists like the Zimmers. Immortal soldiers? Yeah, right. Robocop. Cold-brained people will find an excuse to lash out. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center and the ones who follow them are just potential... What? How could they? Will never even think about doing that. Some people just act like they know it all. I always thought those people at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center were just ticking time bombs. Only extremists look like such dark subjects. What? Looks like we have our own army of haters. It's like it, they're just lumping us in with the Zimmers. So our survival of devastation and judgment all lies on Seiji Kurosawa's shoulders? Or something like that. The only one who can save us from destruction is Kurosawa-san's father? I'd put my money on us over Kurosawa-san's dad. Yeah. Wow, that's the cast. It's fortune card. We are one step away from dissolution. Nostradamus. Oh, fucking god. There we go. Nostradamus. Okay. Let's go. Nostradamus' great prophecy didn't come true in the end, so I don't think the occultists will actually follow through with their bomb threats. Either way, we can only wait and hope the police will do their best to counter. And yet, there are still people trying to follow through. Most people never considered that terror attacks could affect them personally. Zimmers? Oh, those super supporters of Tsutomu Kisaragi? I bet you Seiji Kurosawa and the police never expected to have to deal with them now. Samezima. Users are Kisaragi supporters? They do often talk about him on the site. And Kisaragi's book is must read in occult circles. There is no doubt that terrorists equals weird, occult fans equals Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Kisaragi was a criminal too. So that clearly means that the Urban Myth Dissolution Center equals criminals. How the fuck are we that famous? I thought we just have like a YouTube channel. What are you talking about? How could they say all that? If we took them to court, we'd win a defamation case hands down. Oh, right there in Japan. I mean, those haters are really coming at us. What's going on? Yeah, I think in Japan it's gonna be hard. Okay, what else we need? Okay. Seiji Kurosawa, director of the National Police Security Bureau, is a big name among the elite career civil servants. Never thought he was Yuya Kurosawa's father, though. Career civil servants? They mean civil servants with the most power. Okay. Should we read it? I think we should, why not? Which means UTech Priority shares the same connections with Seiji Kurosawa, like how politicians often divert public funds to their family business. Is it really true? Who knows? But by the looks of it, his father's influence probably helps him get him work. No cap, I found evidence that director Seiji Kurosawa outsourced National Police Agency cases to his son company, UTech Priority. Take a look. JR. My proof is that my source is that I made it the fuck up. Wait, what? This is evidence? No, he could. How could this be evidence? It's just some random paper used to make it look like it does. Wouldn't this normally be considered a conflict of interest? But politicians and others in power are good at hiding their tracks. Isn't that breaking the law? Just means there are also ways they can evade the law. This is how all the money ends up staying within the upper class. Nothing trickles down. Those systems have been in place for how many years now? We need to dismantle them now. GR. Yeah! Hello! Pat pat to Azumi. Jasmine, this person. They do give Zimmer wives. That's the issue with anon accounts. We can't prove anything. Sage Kurosawa was up there in age when his only son came along. Of course he'll do all that he could support his son in starting company, even if he did a few bad things. But the police wouldn't do bad things, would they? Of course not. Prioritizing your family business is deemed wrong in society. But if you had that power, I bet you'd do that too, lol. Really? Would you? If you were to go work for the government and work your way up the ranks, wouldn't you want to find a way to work with me and Bossman again? When you put it like that. If you could avoid the question with a smile, then you'd make a good politician. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome. This country is falling apart because of people like that at the top. How long has it been going on? Kurosawa and his son should be punished by all means necessary. Is that how it is? Any means necessary. That's like a Zimmer-like statement. If Kurosawa is finally in public money into his son's business, that's an issue, but there is no proof. Proof. They're right. Legally speaking, as long as he isn't bustling over pain, that isn't clear. But even so, they wouldn't look great. With the father the head of police and the son's company getting government work, it's highly probable that's what they're up to. Highly probable? Almost completely certain. Okay, we're done here. Why is the center getting haters? What is going on? Might mean people are starting to believe the Zimmer terrorist attacks? But why would they do something like this? This terrorist trying to carry out devastation and judgment. Everyone's scared and confused. So they look for a familiar scapegoat they can actually reach. So they jump to conclusions on whose fault it is. Human nature. I wouldn't dwell on it. Human nature? So Kurosawa-san's father is a powerful person in the police force. I believe his security director is Kurosawa-san. Jasmine, you already knew about Seichi-san? Ah yeah, he's been on TV. Pretty famous guy. The rich and famous comments we saw. Father is the head of a police force, son is a tech company CEO. There are people who overreact and assume they're exploiting everyone. So is the Samizima admin feeling that movement with the Illuminate cards? I wonder why they do that. Or do they just want more followers and terrorist attacks? This doesn't guarantee they'll get the world they want. It's so funny to me that their research is pretty much just to browse Reddit for I mean, I think mostly it's based on like Twitter, because it has like Twitter quirks. But yeah, I mean they're urban myth center, so kinda makes sense in a way. It's as much of a mystery as the doppelganger itself. How much of this was planned by Samizima admin? Let's find the answers at Kurosawa's house. Yes. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, Zemi forgot to tell ya. Something's wrong? Those two working in the server room, they're missing. You mean Nakata-san and Noe-san? Kurosawa told us when he called says they're absent without leave. Is Kyomoto-san and Honda-san? That's 4 missing already. This really doesn't look good. For now, I've asked someone I know to look for them. We should be extra careful as well. Okay. It's like, seems to me that they disappeared not because of the scene doppelganger, but because we talked to them, you know? Because some of them saw doppelganger 2 days ago. Those tech guys saw doppelganger, I think, like a week ago, but they all disappeared after we talked to them. What? What's with the face? Hello, Kurosawa-san. Thank you for waiting. It's fine. I just got here. So, about today's investigation. Oh, could you park that van in the back? Stands out too much by the front gate. Zemi, I'll go park, so you head on it. Understood. It's definitely Azumi. Azumi is a cryptid. I mean, I think so. They're like actually pointing out in this episode, they're like, how the fuck can you not know a basic knowledge? And Azumi thinks, when she saw a server room with all the servers, like standing shelves, she's like, oh, so that's the server. And she wondered if people who has PCs at home need to have those things at home. But she said, it's bigger than my place, like this whole server room. And like, what are you talking about, Azumi? We never saw her in her room. She never talks about her room. She never talks about her family. She never talks about her past experiences. You know? She always, she doesn't know anything about, like, new stuff. About news, about famous people, about social media. Understood. Or maybe she's just a sheltered child, I don't know. Kurosawa-san, about the doppelganger. Don't tell me this is doppelganger.
Ah! No!
I heard the 2 staff members at the server room had gone missing too. Wait, but doppelgangers can't talk. But doppelgangers can't talk. If this is doppelganger's fault, that's already 4 people missing. You also ran into it at home, right? Kurosawa-san.
Oh my fucking god! Every time Jasmine leaves the park, fucking bullshit happens! Hello, hi, Aldosar, hi, welcome!
Why every time Jasmine leaves this shit happens? Don't tell me you're... This is my father's home, Seiji Kurosawa. Oh, yes. Bitch, don't scare me like that. Motherfucker. Thank you for your time. I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. My name is Azumi Fukurai.
Welcome. I am your father, Seiji Kurosawa, Security Director of the National Police Agency.
Oh, yes. Pleasure to meet you. Could I ask who those gentlemen in the suits are?
We've had heightened security concerns of late. I was told I should have a security detail just in case. They guard me when I'm at work.
Security detail?
Excuse us for a while. I'll be fine.
I'd like to start by asking you some questions.
Sure. After all that been happening lately, I was worried about my father.
So I gave him a call and he told me I visited last night. Does it mean Did you come here last night, you son? Of course not. Which means it was a doppelganger who showed up here last night. I find that hard to believe. Who exactly is this doppelganger? Are they involved with the Zimmers? Maybe? Good flair, sir. Certainly, Fukurai here is looking into things. With both the doppelganger and the Zimmers are potential suspects, right? Yes, exactly. I don't know why, but everyone is acting weird this episode. Don't you think? Everyone is like... Jasmine is acting strange. Azumi is acting strange. Everyone is acting strange. You're in the back. Have we met before somewhere? Anyway, I see. Yeah, if that's the case, we should ask the police to step in. Actually, there's something we should consider. It shouldn't be too late to contact the police after this investigation. If there's something on your mind, I have no reason to refuse. Please do what we need to do then. Understood. When he got the call, I was worried that his father home might have been infiltrated without anyone realizing it. Sounds like it actually happened shortly afterwards. We'll look into the intruder actions here. What they were doing in the house and where they stole anything. What is this? A painting of a woman. Clearly looking expensive. Why there's two of them? An old-fashioned safe. Is having a safe another Kurosawa's family tradition? Yeah, probably. Various objects lined up on the shelf. Trophies, certificates. Looks like a family tradition. Wow. That's a pretty empty wall. That's... Reintroducing myself. Azumi Fukurai of the Urban Dissolution Center. Thank you for your help, Seiji Kurosawa, Yui's father, and the security director of the National Police. I try to avoid meddling with things I don't understand too well. But you mentioned that this case is related to Zimmer incident that occurs in an uproar lately. So you have my cooperation. I'm gonna... One second, I'm gonna... take something to eat. Yeah. 1 second. Okay. I was getting hungry, sorry. As I said before, I shouldn't get hungry because otherwise I will have pains. Could you tell us about what happened? Last night around 10 or so, my son came home. I was in my study in the middle of organizing papers. so I briefly greeted him, then returned to my desk. I told him to wait a bit while I finished my work. And also my throat is hurting. After maybe 10 minutes I came back to this room, but my son was already gone. So soon? Do you find this strange? Not really. It's normal for my son to be busy working as a company lead. Then, this morning, he called and asked whether anyone who looks just like him had come here recently. And that's when your son realized it was a doppelganger. Did you notice anything unusual at the time? No, not really. When my son came in, I mean the doppelganger, he stopped and stared at the painting in there. So I told him we bought it just yesterday. Anything missing from the house? Has anything been taken from your home? Taken? Does a doppelganger steal things? All I heard from Son is that it appeared in his room. I see, thank you. We'll take a look around the house. So your son only told his father about the doppelganger showing up in his room. Didn't want to worry him? Could you tell me more about your son? Your questions rather range wide. He's the Kurosawa's family's only son, and we're taking good care of him. I've been called overprotective and meddling at times. My wife and I had an early divorce, so he has grown without knowing motherly love. There was a time when he would go around causing mischief. Have you seen like a meme of when daughters don't have a father, they're like getting tough, and when the boys doesn't have mother's love, they're like psychopaths or something like that. What was the meme? I don't remember exactly. And streaming them as part of some activist group. What the fuck? But he's built on those experiences and now runs an internet technology company. I see, and you supported his throughout. That's what parents do. Could you tell us a bit about your own work? My work mostly prevents me from mentioning details of anything specific. But you could say I'm in charge of VIP security within Japan. Are you involved in countering the recent occult terrorist movement? Of course, our organization exists to protect public interest from all form of disaster. Head of the police. Okay. I need notes on the people I met. Seiji-san is Kurosawa-san's father. He said he's in charge of a branch of the police. Which one was it? The man in the mask. So he's actually fighting the Zimmers. Must be a huge responsibility. Wow, look at this cast. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. We know that the doppelganger is targeting national police info, but that kind of important data isn't kept here, is it? If what we mentioned the other day is true, then the information has already been stolen. But it showed up again, so I need to look into it. What's on a hard drive? We'll try to figure out its motive by following the traces. Could you tell us about what happened here yesterday? I actually don't know anything what happened yesterday. More or less the same as each doppelganger sighting so far. Please ask my father what happened too. Alright. Sorry. Then could you tell us why you decided to call Seiji-san? Our server room was infiltrated. So we knew that the doppelganger was targeting the National Police top secret data. This made my father a potential target too. So I was worried and called him, and it turned out the doppelganger had indeed showed up. Why didn't you call him earlier? Why do you think the doppelganger appeared here? If there's a pattern to its actions, probably to steal something? But there isn't much value here in this house. That painting there might look expensive, but it only cost a few dozen bands of yen. That's actually expensive. The only possibility I see is the content of the safe. It has a valuable inside. Were you able to find traces within the power of yours? I'll check if there are any traces around the safe then. Whoop-boom. Interesting. What? I'm sorry? A shadow who looks like Kurosawa-san. Is it the doppelganger? It's not the doppelganger, it's the Kurosawa-san, because the doppelganger has like glowing eyes. What are you doing? Touching the things on the shelf? A shadow that looks just like Kurosawa-san's. The doppelganger? So it did show up here too. The shadow is staring at the painting? Why would the doppelganger care about the painting? Maybe there's a secret to it? The shadow is here. Looks just like Kurosawa-san's Jr. But this shadow, compared to the previous doppelganger shadows, looks somehow different. Not sure how exactly. Seiji-san might know something. A shadow who resembles Kurosawa-san, the doppelganger, perhaps. Up to now, I was able to tell the doppelganger apart at a glance. But today's, I'm not getting the feeling. Am I too tired? The doppelganger is fiddling around with the safe. Taking something out of it, perhaps? The doppelganger seems to be taking something from the safe. Maybe something was stolen then. Could the safe be open right now? Check the safe. The doppelganger was staring at this painting. The frame is fancy too, must cost a fortune. But why would the doppelganger want to stare at it? It obviously hasn't been stolen either. Maybe I should ask Seiji-san?
I hope it's not twins thing. Please, no.
The safe, could it be open? Nope, not open. I'm hoping the doppelganger hasn't actually gotten the safe open. Could the shadow traces tell us something? It's holding a Kendo trophy upside down. Is it writing something at the bottom?
What?
Are you like experimenting on me again? This is the first place trophy for the prefectural high school kendo championship. The shadow was holding this trophy upside down and looking at the bottom. Checking the bottom. A small piece of paper is stuck here. 9630, a 4-digit number. What is it for? Could this be the safe combination? But there's no way it's been written here. Is there? Uh, 9630. I don't expect it to work, but the shadow movements might meant it saw the number and entered it. You should at least try, I guess. Wait, no way! It opened? And inside is a empty box? Who would keep an empty box in a safe? Or maybe what was stolen was inside the box. I need to check the sages on. Can I bother you again for a bit? Did you clearly see the doppelganger's face?
I did indeed.
Was there anything strange?
I didn't notice anything. He's my son after all, so I don't think I would have mistaken him.
So, were they so similar his father couldn't tell them apart? Excuse me, about the contents of the safe?
Oh yes, they're safe.
It seems something was stolen from inside it.
Why would you know this?
I've looked and the box inside safe was empty.
You looked? You mean you opened the safe?
Oh, maybe that was inappropriate?
It's more of a matter of how you managed to...
Oh, I'm sorry, terribly sorry. I have this strange power that allows me to see things.
See things?
And we believe the content of the box in the safe were stolen.
I'm not sure I understand you fully, but I will confirm. As you said, the object is missing. Stolen, apparently.
What was in the box?
I can't tell you much, but it was part of an informal system with the national police.
What? And you have it at home?
What? Why would you have it at home? The what? This country is fucked. This country is fucked if we're keeping national police security things in our houses. We're fucked.
Oh, is that the system in Kurosawa-san's company server? The only one that needs special authorization to access.
You know that much. Might as well explain then.
Yes, please explain everything. I'm so tired of that guy was like... Just do your research, investigate, I want...
As you say, the object in question is a password device needed to access that system. Yet its existence should only be known to a select few individuals in our leadership. We haven't disclosed details to even our families.
Not even your families?
And that's what was stolen. There was reports that VIP protection data was uploaded to social networks. So those were not baseless rumors.
Know what? I should tell Jasmine. About the painting you have here?
Ah yeah, we purchased that one 2 days ago. We put it up just yesterday. Last night my son, or the doppelganger rather, it was looking at the painting too before anything else.
It must be very expensive?
To tell you the truth, the frame is more costly. The painting itself is only 50,000 yen. He was surprised to hear that too.
Oh,
Though 50,000 yen isn't inexpensive. Since I thought he was my son, I told him the actual price. But if it actually was someone unrelated, I maybe should have bluffed a bit.
ha 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 ha, is this a joke?
I'm sorry, am I too poor to understand this joke? More on a hard drive.
Any thoughts on this case? Kurosawa's doppelganger is clearly acting along Zimmer goals. 1 second. As in, it's targeting national police info? Usually, if we knew something was stolen, we'd call the police and stop there. So what we're doing is supposedly police work, but Kurosawa Jr. is selling. Chances are he's hiding something. What could he be hiding? Jasmine, something was stolen after all. Huh? And what was stolen? A password device granting access to the National Police Information System. The doppelganger can access this National Police Info System at will now. So, first it was unable to snatch data from the server room. Realized it needed a password device to grab access. So it came here to steal the password device, huh? Wait, that means... we're in a big trouble. What should we do? Could you go ask Kurosawa's father when he last used the device? I need to make a call right now. Oh, okay. Jasmine tends to make calls at times like this. About the stolen device. When was the last time you used it? Well, to be honest, I'm not a tech-savvy person. I received it around 5 years ago and I haven't used it at all since then. Oh, is that so? Sorry. Either way, this is a crisis now. We need to take measures immediately. If you happen to find it, please let me know. Yeah, if we happen to, that is. Could you tell us about the device shape and color so we know? It's red and looks like a card. A red card-like device? Isn't that the same as... It's like we're going backwards. It feels like we're going backwards in, like... Something feeling off about today's investigation. But I can't quite place it, just feels different. The doppelganger appeared in front of Seiji-san and searched around inside the house. So someone other than Seiji-san was definitely here yesterday. But then again... There is something different about the usual, isn't there? At least my imaginary version of the director shows up right away. I will always be here when you really need me. When you saw the shadow, you mentioned something was different about it. Yeah, the shadow seems different from the doppelgangers we've seen so far. And its action afterwards seems weird as well. I wonder how it's different from the previous doppelganger intrusions. Isn't there... The shadow. Actually, yeah. Gotcha, bitch. Isn't the shadow seen through clairvoyance actually Yuya Kurosawa himself? If I remember correctly. Seiji-san explained about the painting to the doppelganger. That was yesterday. It's supposed to be in a while since Kurosawa-san was here himself. Why did he know about the painting? I need to check with Kurosawa-san. Gotcha, bitch! Kurosawa-san, can I talk for a moment? The doppelganger appeared in front of Seiji-san yesterday. That was actually you, wasn't it?
So you caught me.
Huh? He just admits to it. Why is this happening?
No, wait, it's not what you think.
I wanted to show all those who are suffering how incredible your power is. I just end up doing it. No harm intended. What do you mean by show? Take photos, upload them, that kind of thing. With your permission, of course. Your power will bring solace to many people. I really respect you.
Hope you don't hold it against me.
This feels so wrong. Why would Kurosawa-san say things like this? Please, don't take any photos without telling us. I'll be continuing the investigation.
Ah, thank you.
What?
Everything is so wrong in this case.
I checked about the device and Seiji-san had never used it.
What? No, that can't be right.
Director Kurosawa's device has logs of continued usage started from several years ago. From several years ago? Wait, does it mean the doppelganger was there from back then too? Or not? It was stolen yesterday after all.
Was it stolen yesterday? Was it? Was it? Was it stolen yesterday?
Wait, there's more. Zemi, slow down. We know that doppelganger stole yesterday. It's a red card-like device.
Huh?
Isn't it the device that was stolen from Kurosawa's junior CO office? It's getting really confusing.
So Kurosawa Jr. stole this card from his father years ago and was using it.
Think over a bit. We know what was stolen, but now the situation makes even less sense. The password device kept inside the safe. Seiji-san said he hadn't ever actually used it, but Jasmine mentioned it's been in use starting from several years ago.
This raises questions about Jasmine's connections.
I wonder who she was calling. But this password device, wasn't it also stolen from the CEO's office? Maybe there was something about the device kept in the safe.
The device in the safe, maybe. Kurosawa-san. No. Stole it from the safe?
Maybe Kurosawa-san stole it from the safe. Yeah, that must be it. They are two the same device. They're both the red card-like device, so it makes sense the Zimmers are after it. But why would Kurosawa-san take it without saying anything? There's a lot we need to ask him.
Get his ass!
The original thief!
What's going on here? Why would the password device stolen from our safe be stolen from your company? Did you take it from the safe?
I was so intrigued by the work you do. I just took it and kept it in my office. Jasmine mentioned the logs shot and had been used since several years ago.
I didn't mean any harm, but the doppelganger stole it. I want to find it before the worst could happen. And Azumi's powers would make it possible.
What's really the time to compliment on me?
His head gotten out of hand. Isn't it more important to prevent the public from knowing this device was stolen?
Jasmine, things are getting really complicated now. This was just a family conflict. We'll leave it alone and go home right now. So, all in all, everything about this case was to cover up for Kurosawa-san's theft. Well, the red password device was taken by the doppelganger. So there's no way it just ends there. So I guess there isn't anything we can do about the situation. Thinking. Director! Let's go! Oh man, the timing! As usual. It's the director! Hello? Are you okay? How's it going? We were worried about you, Director. It turns out the doppelganger's actions have affected more people than I'd realized. I know you've been busy on your end too, but please don't disappear like that. Important police data was stolen, and we've been seeing nasty rumors about the center. We can think about the complications once we wrap up this case. Fair enough. And for Dissolution!
Let's go, team! Let's go, team! Let's go!
I'm relieved though. I was anxious about doing the eye opener part myself.
That may happen sooner or later.
No, that's a hard pass. Now then, let's ensure the Kurosawas can hear you. Yeah. This request was about recovering, if possible, an object stolen by a doppelganger. For now, let us put on hold whatever recovery is even possible.
Slam!
Until we determine who exactly we're dealing with. Are we ready? The eye reveals all.
Eye opener! Now, let the dissolution begin. In this case, Kiyomata-san security at UTech initially encountered a doppelganger, leading us to follow its traces. We identified it as a doppelganger, based on its appearance being identical with Kurosawa-san, and that it doesn't engage in conversation. So, Miss Azumi.
Yes.
There have been further indications that the anomaly is indeed a doppelganger.
What kind of phenomenon has been observed? From jump up, 4 people are missing, things being stolen. Kurosawa-san has been spotted all over the place. Must be because he's duplicating repeatedly at an infestation level. What is that characteristic of? There are indeed some urban myths that divide and multiply. But they're related to the particular case, which is a reason another time, later time. Please think of it. Oh, okay. 4 people are missing? The people who encountered the doppelganger have all gone missing. Getting rusty. Argo's getting rusty. The 4 individuals you named have not been found, so they may or not be alive. Yet the situation does seem to line up with the doppelganger anomaly characteristics. Why would a request to search for a missing object turn to such a complicated matter? That is because of one key factor that made us believe this was all the doppelganger's doing. So, Miss Azumi. Yes? What was the notable characteristics of the intruder that kept the incident from being reported to the police and that led the request of the center instead? Impersonate sounds, briefly better than a beautiful woman. We can't report her to the police. It's her stumbly handsome man. We can't report him to the police. The intruder's appearance is identical to Kurosawa-san's. The people who encountered it all thought it was him all along. And that is precisely why we're called in. That aspect is indeed clear and anomalous. Pam 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 pam. Our angle will change from here on. The doppelganger who appeared in the server room seems to be targeting confidential police information. Yet it turned out, though, Miss Fukurai's clairvoyance, that they had given up on that approach. So, Miss Azumi. Yes. To confirm, why did the doppelganger in the server room give up on the inspector? Because there's lots of phantom pain, because it was attack safe, because an extra device was needed. To access the confidential information, a red card-like password device has required. Yet this device was only available to high-ranking police officials. So we believe the intruder has no choice but to give up. Yes, that is correct. The device that the doppelganger stole from the CEO's office.
Dum, 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 dum.
Now, about the red card-like device. Something seemed strange there, didn't it? Yes. Kurosawa-san mentioned that he was intrigued by his father's work and took it on a whim. A rather naive reason, if anything.
So, Miss Azumi.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. The question here is what exactly the device was stolen from the Kurosawa estate. Around when do you think this actually happened? Several years ago. Jasmine looked at this for us. It seems the password device has been in use since several years ago. Kurosawa-san mentioned he stole it a week ago on a whim. But that doesn't feel right. Brilliant! Mr. Kurosawa's account seems to have a number of inconsistencies here and there. Though we can't do anything about that itself. I hope they can figure things out, father and son.
Yuya, there will be no easy way out of this. Expect a full explanation once we're done there.
Bitch.
Now, for my final question. The culprit who appeared at the Kurosawa's family home and stole the red card-like device was your son, Yuya Kurosawa. And the culprit who infiltrated your son's company and home were the doppelganger and also acting like a zoomer. So, Miss Azumi, Miss Fukurai, you have already encountered the doppelganger and zoomer.
Oh, I have?
Please think back to all the accounts you heard from everyone you talked to. For this case to be possible, who would need to be a zoomer?
No, I can know. The secretary... I think it's Honda. Because she knew about the safe. Hired, I don't remember her name. She greeted someone, she thought it was... Neither of those two. The things don't add up of either of those two possibilities.
So, it's neither Kiyomoto-san, his secretary, or Aika-san, his girlfriend. Then who actually is the doppelganger and Zimmer?
Honda-san, the housekeeper! Honda-san, the housekeeper! She seems strapped for money, so must have agreed to a legal gig. The legal gigs are said to be spreading to housekeeper demographic. If your goal was indeed money, there were many other direct targets such as safe. Please think it over again. No? All four of those above? Wait, could it be all four of them? What? When the doppelganger supposedly appeared, those four individuals were each on the scene. Though their accounts and what happened to them since suggest paranormal involvement. The experience of the vanishing doppelganger and then the disappearance of those who encouraged it. They could be explained by all four telling the same cover story. Also, each of four were recently appointed to their jobs and come in the proximity of Yu-san. Oh no. It is very likely that the four of them worked together to play the role of doppelganger. How the fuck? It's also likely that all of them are Zimmers. The mystery is now solved. Oh! It's like everyone was a murderer. Dissolution. Damn! Okay. Zimmers? All four of them? Are you unsatisfied with the dissolution results? No, I don't see why the... I do see why the dissolution makes sense, but a few things still don't quite make sense. Oh, do tell. The doppelganger that I saw from clairvoyance was staring at me. And why did they steal the HDD after stealing the right device? Good point. The VIP protection data should have been accessible once they had the right device. I would indeed like to discuss those angles in depth. But it seems that we'll have to wait until next time.
What are you doing here? We're in the middle of an important family discussion.
Oh, fuck.
Go on and wait in the next room until we're done.
Wait! It's Inoue-san, server room security guard at Kurosawa-san's company. Also Nakata-san, the server engineer, and Kiyomoto-san, the secretary, and Honda-san, the housekeeper. I'm glad you're all safe. Zami, remember what we talked about during the solution? Oh, they infected the doppelganger. And they're a dangerous extremists. Remember who they are. See... Are they really Zimmers?
What is going on? Where are the SPs?
Do you really realize I'm your boss? Have you ever thought about the consequences?
We owe nothing to the joke of a company. We're working towards a higher goal.
You disgust me. Living the easy life with your family fortune and connections. A family discussion to keep a lead on the incident. For this country to prosper for the next millennium, your rotten sprouts need to be pruned.
You assume the terror attacks were happening someplace else? Well, one is happening here and now, so brace yourselves.
What? Everyone, please hold on. Zami, get back! Those people are dangerous! They're no longer care!
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck!
You have no reason to cover for the filthy rich. Wake up already. They told us their plan. Devastation and judgment are about to happen. The Great Reset is nigh. They? Do you mean Samizama admin? This world needs leaders. Those who envision the future and guide the weak. The world's values has been corrupted. The weak know this well. But the weak lack the power to change things alone. They are guiding us forward and gathering us into a greater power. We should be the ones who bring change to this world. This is complete mess.
Hey you, hurry up and do something!
Who is your leader? The Samizama admin? Please stop all of this. It isn't the way to do things. You shouldn't be hurting anyone. If you're siding with this filth, that means you're not with us.
We will fulfill our role here.
To intact devastation and judgment. Great reset.
Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn.
Enough of this nonsense! Answer me! Jasmine, they're not going to listen.
What about they to have a wall behind you, huh? Freeze!
Is it director?
Woo! Secure them all! Woo!
Commissioner Tomiri!
All suspects secured. Fine work.
Are you safe, Director Kurosawa?
Ah, it's you, Tomiri.
That was timely. Assistant Commissioner Tomarigi. Please brief Director Kurosawa on the situation. Assistant Commissioner Yasumi Tomarigi. CUTU Team, Security Police, sir. Director Kurosawa, I apologize for the commotion.
You're from police?
Okay. Jasmine?
Wow, okay. Damn.
You're with the security police. Undercover? What's going on? Sorry, Sammy. Need to be undercover. Internet just fell. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. We're back. The center sure is creepy, but it shouldn't be a threat. Relax, it was initially an investigation target, but it's for information only, at this point. And we'll learn a ton through the undercover stint. Hey, Zemi. Sorry for not telling you. So that's why you're good at fighting and you had connections in weird places. Makes sense. Kinda.
We meet again.
That scary person from the park.
I'm glad you remember me. And happy to see you've been put in the Voter's power to fulfill use.
Oh, so he's with the security police as well.
Commissioner, what about Kurosawa Jr.? We sent you a Kurosawa home just now, but he probably won't have any charges pressed.
Huh? Why not? This all happened because he took the device out without permission.
This case will be handled as a mishap on Director Kurosawa's part. The director himself asked us to do so.
Not the first time he was his prodigal son's rear.
Tomaragi, please remember to do this in your work.
Director Kurosawa device has been in use those few days as well. Which means that we could trace the IPs used to access the server.
We may be able to apprehend those involved. Though we don't know what exactly it is. The next time they access, we need the moment of truth. We should get ready, Mr. Maragi. Damn!
Zumi, you should head out now.
Huh?
We'll handle devastation and judgment prophecy from here. So, I'm not part of we then? We're taking a terrorist mastermind, not a mysterious entity.
It's out of your hands now.
Jasmine, please wait!
Whatever you do, don't follow us.
But... No!
Jasmine!
No!
Mr. Marigi, they took the bait. Head into the area.
Director?
Welcome back, Miss Azumi. I see Jasmine had ulterior motives.
Please don't put it that way. She had her reasons.
Even without her, we will need you to continue with your work. You will need this computer from here on.
Ooh! Jasmine...
So far, more or less as planned.
She played her part very nicely.
I got the third floor. All other units secure first floor exits.
Tamargi here. Third floor. Visual on light and personal.
The security police. CUTU. The building is surrounded you. Ugh!
Huh? What?
Ooh!
So that's your secret. The Genesis card.
One loose hand taken care of. Bitch.
What? Episode 5 completed. Shadows of Guilt. What? Okay, we need to see the beginning of the end. Or should we like leave it to another day, huh? Let's leave it to another day. I want to like experience it fully. My god! My god! Okay, where is it? My god, things are happening! Huh? Where is Azumi? Azumi! Pet, Azumi. Pet Azumi. Wait, Pet Azumi, pet. More Azumi. Woo, boy. Oh boy. Man, this game, it's getting better and better with each chapter. Damn. Awesome game. I think it's a miracle I stumbled upon it. It came to me in a dream. Damn. Okay. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to the stream and sharing this experience with me. Damn. But yeah, my name is August Leviathan, and I hope we will meet again. But for now, like, have a good day, have a good night. Yeah. Good to have a good morning if you have morning. Okay, one second. 1 second. Need to check. So, I don't know at the moment when I will stream next. Probably. Okay, Probably Friday? Is Friday okay? I think it would be fine. Yeah, I think Friday would be a good start. Should we raid someone? Should we raid anyone? Can I raid anyone? That's the good question. Can I raid anyone? Can I raid anyone? That's the question. I don't know, actually. Is it possible for me to raid anyone? I think I saw it somewhere. Hold on. License? No. How do you raid anyone? YouTube Studio. Content Live tab, hover over direct customization, redirect. Damn. That's okay. Customization. I don't think I can. Live tab, edit, consider tab. YouTube Studio, click content. I never rated anyone, so content. Okay, content. Live tab. Okay, live tab. However, the video want to redirect from edit, customization. Customization. No, I don't think I have it. Damn. I don't have, Ooh. I don't have redirect. Is it like only for... Well, maybe one day I will learn how. Maybe I'm just stupid, I don't know. But yeah, my name is Argus Leviathan, and I hope we will meet again. But for now, it's a bye-bye from me. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a nice day, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye.